All right, yeah, right, yeah, all right. Thank you. I was watching a documentary on Mother Teresa. Oh my God, that bitch was fucking evil as fuck.
Evil?
Evil,
I thought
man.
she was supposed to be like
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought, you know?
yeah.
And that's what we would been told, that she was like, she's all that, but
But she's not.
she's freaking evil, man. She was part of the priests having sex with boys and shit and like that, and even
Covered it up.
covered it up, even sex trade. She was part of that sex trade shit, bringing all these because she started in Calcutta, India,
Right.
so she was part of the
Well, yeah.
bringing these
They
kids
probably
in,
did that over there to survive too and shit.
bringing these kids in and selling them. So
Yeah.
corrupt as fuck. Demonic. Well, the Catholic Church is a demonic entity, so it's to some people.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, but anyway, let's change the subject.
Don't make a difference. Yeah, it is what it is.
But in reality, when you look at it, all freaking religion is distorted one way or
Right.
another. Even Jehovah's Witness.
Oh yeah.
There is no perfect. Like when you get into the Book of Revelation,
There was something I seen somewhere. I can't remember where it was on my phone or
there's a lot of shit with the Jehovah's
yeah,
Witness.
there was something going on. I remember that something they had burned it out in the open.
Yeah, I mean they were involved in some shit.
Yeah, there's yeah.
They own stock in tobacco and shit. This is what in the earlier years they had owned stock in tobacco.
There's corruption in our
And,
religion.
yeah, and we're Charles Tace Russell, the
Oh yeah, yeah.
founder
Right.
of the Jehovah's Witness, which was a name that until Judge Rutherford got in there and he changed the name to Jehovah's Witness. But anyway, Charles Tace Russell was buried in Allegheny, Pennsylvania, at a Freemason burial cemetery, and at his burial site there was a pyramid. So he's part of the Freemasons. Okay. But I will have to say there's good Freemasons and bad
And I know
Freemasons.
religion. I know people. Races, yeah.
So I think a lot of his information is accurate, more accurate than all the religions. The most accurate religion there is, but it's also a faulty one.
Not a perfect. None
Exactly.
of them are perfect. Yeah.
So
None of the religions are perfect.
that's why I'm not.
Mankind is not perfect, so you're never gonna have a perfect religion neither.
So what I call myself, I'm not a religious person. I'm more of a Christian person. You know. So religion to me don't matter to me because, like you said, they're not perfect. None is perfect because we're imperfect. So why would I want to deal with a system that's imperfect? I'd rather just deal with. If I want to pray to God, I'll pray to God directly. I don't need somebody to interact like some of these religions.
To pray to God directly.
Directly, yeah, because we're part of Him. We are made in His creation, so we have that connection already. We don't need to be
Probably
brainwashed.
Yeah.
Brainwashed. You know what I'm
Have a middleman
saying? You know,
give you
and make you feel guilty about,
penalties. Yeah.
you know, make you
Ten-
feel
ten-
guilty because
ten-
you're imperfect, like the church.
10 Hail Marys and say
Yeah,
you're
get the
forgiven.
fuck is going on there, man? Like, oh, I need your help. I need to, my spirit needs
Yeah,
your
people-
healing.
Yeah, people
Like,
need help. They need to talk,
motherfucker, you ain't gonna do shit to me.
but ain't gonna be another man that's gonna heal you.
Exactly. And that's why I don't follow religion. I just follow the Bible and my connection to God, and I pray to Him very often. Sometimes I miss a day or two, but usually I'm on top of it.
Right. I like reading the daily scriptures though.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely beneficial.
I read those when I take my break.
Yeah.
2 or 3 in the morning.
Yeah, it's very beneficial.
Yeah,
There's
yeah,
some
yeah.
message
Sometimes
there.
it hits you right.
Yeah,
Right
yeah.
at home,
It actually, that's when you need it. That
Yeah,
time you get it.
Sometimes it's like you could
Yeah.
actually connect to
Yeah.
it. Yeah. It hits home real good.
Yeah.
Other times it's like over your head.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking about?
It wasn't meant for you to understand at that time.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. And that's how God works. If you don't understand it, then it ain't meant for you to understand it at that time. But you will soon find the truth. And that's the stage I believe we're in right now. We're in the stage of exposing the truth, the corruption of this whole system of things.
We've been there.
Yeah, we're in the tribulation, no doubt.
We're definitely
We're in it. We're in it.
We're in the
And
end.
some of these churches, oh, you know, the tribulation, the pre-tribulation rapture. I'm like, nigga, we are in it already. So there, you missed the bus.
That's why you see all the corruption that we see and all the selfishness and all the everything else that goes with it.
Being exposed.
Yeah.
And everything will be exposed for everyone to see. And that's what the book of Revelation says. The truth will be revealed. Will be revealed. And there will be a new system. And people will freaking switch to a different system.
There will be a new system, but that system
for 1,000
will
years.
also get tested too at the end.
Oh yeah, at the end. But I believe we're at that pre-1,000-year time of peace. I believe that's where we're at. We're like before it happens.
Yeah, we're before it happens, right?
Yes.
Pre to me means we're at the beginning of it. That's what pre means to me. But yeah.
Well, yeah. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. But,
Pre to me means we're in it already.
Yeah. Oh, I was just thinking like pre-tribulation rapture is pre.
Yeah.
But it's before
Right,
it occurs.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, like I go on before that happens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots going to go on yet still.
Yeah. It's happening. It's right. We're in it.
But it's not bad yet.
I mean, to what point do we have to interpret the book of Revelation of what's going to happen? There's already.
It tells you. It already tells you we're going to be like in a war zone. We're going to be hiding from. I mean, if you're really a witness, you're going to be hiding from persecution. You're going to be doing this. You're going to be doing that.
That's been forever. The Christians are being prosecuted.
then-
No, it's not just the Jehovah's Witness.
That's not the persecution they're talking about, though. The persecution they're talking about is just ending you right then and there.
Right
It's
now,
going to get severe. Right now, people are going to
it's-
prison for it, but that's it.
No, in Africa, they just killed over 3,462 Christians. In Nigeria, which is really
In Africa, they're pretty bad, though.
they're prosecuting
Kids-
Christians
kids-
everywhere.
Kids
It's
can't even
happening
go
right
to-
now.
Kids can't even go to school over there.
It's happening right now. They're killing Christians off, but they're not killing them right here in America because we'll be like, what, nigga?
It'll
You know?
happen here too.
Yeah,
It's just a matter of time.
I think some people will be protected from that.
I'm sure.
I think
I'm
so.
sure
I
there
mean,
is.
based on their
I
faith,
mean,
all you got to do is ask for
you
God
wouldn't have
for
you wouldn't
protection.
have a new system if people weren't protected.
Right.
Obviously, people are going to get protected because there's going to be a new system.
It most definitely will
But
be,
I'm
and I
going
see
to
it
tell you,
happening
it's going to be a
soon.
clean sweep, though. You're
It's,
going to have
it's,
survivors. You're just not going to have that many.
I,
We're
don't-
going to start all over creating.
You think no? I think that's after the 1,000 years. I think we're still going to be in midst of this
It tells
system.
you for 1,000 years you're going to be at peace.
At peace.
You're going to be planting your own food. You're going to be doing your own thing. But you also want to be
Did that mention that in 1,000 years or after that?
That's during your
After
That's
after
after the
the
Armageddon.
Armageddon, the final battle,
After Armageddon.
when Satan is thrown into the lake of fire.
That's after Armageddon.
So
We're gonna have.
I got to check on that because I'm not sure if
We're not
it's going to be in that 1,000-year
mankind
reign.
is not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop creating. That's normal.
We're going to be so advanced. I mean, imagine like if Adam and Eve didn't fuck up, we would have been so advanced. We probably had the power to elevate ourselves, to fly and float in the sky like an angel,
I don't know.
because we're just a step beneath an angel because we were perfect.
But
You imagine the abilities we had, the
I don't
emotions,
see us,
the
I don't
feeling.
see us getting those abilities. I see the 144,000 getting that ability, but we're not gonna get that.
But they're only going to rule in heavens for 1,000 years. During that,
It makes no difference.
they're coming back to Earth. They're
Yeah,
not guaranteed
but
to stay up
I
there.
don't think us. I don't see us getting no wings. That's what I'm saying.
I don't want no wings.
We're still
I
gonna
want
be
to stay
human.
here.
We're still gonna be humans.
I want what Adam had, perfection.
Yeah, we're gonna be humans.
So that's where it's going to end up being. Oh, we're in agreement on that. We understand that. That's the end outcome. We're going to be here, and we're going to be protected under the tent of God. He's going to be everything for us and our provider, and everything's going to be beautiful and
For that 1,000 years, and then watch out. And then Satan's loose as it. Satan's loose again, so then watch out. But my part, I don't understand this part. Why not get rid of him now? Why wait 1,000 years?
Oh, that's a good question.
That's my question. I don't understand.
I
If you're going to destroy him in 1,000 years, why not destroy him now? I don't.
I would have to
understand
think maybe because of the influx of so much corruption. I think this is probably the highest point of corruption ever in the history of creation.
Mankind,
It had to probably hit that pinnacle. That oh shit, this is it. We need to pull the plug on this shit so we get back to
The plug's
normalcy.
been pulled more than once already in history. But anyway.
But it's interesting, because it's not just one thing. You just don't die and go to heaven. It's like, hey, you die and then you stay dead and then you become resurrected after the 1,000-year peace and Satan is destroyed. And
That's
it's like,
what we believe.
well, no, the Bible says that. No. Yeah, I researched the Bible.
What I'm telling you is this. That's what we believe, but that's not what people believe. People believe
Because they don't read the Bible.
People believe they have their own translation. People believe in heaven. They believe in hell.
Well, this is hell. If they want to believe in hell, this is hell.
I agree. I agree on that.
My hands is raising. This is hell. This is hell. Okay, I agree.
You went through hell.
It exists. That's what I'm saying.
No, I agree. When you're dead, you're at peace. That's
You're
it.
dead. You're at
done.
peace, and you're
done. It's
good.
done.
You're good.
You ain't got no soul.
You're
You
good.
ain't got no life.
You're so good. You are so peace. And it's beautiful to be like zzz, like a buzz zapper, zig, and you're
Zapped
gone.
out, huh?
Yeah, that is the shit right there, and it makes sense. It's not complicated. Like, oh, this was happening. You're stuck in purgatory, and in some religion,
Burning,
hey,
burning.
you're gonna be like, hey, you gotta wait until we decide whether you're going to heaven or hell. I'm like, what? Why you put me in that position? But that's
The people believe in the people believe in that.
like the Indian, what they believe in, the reincarnation.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's
you
a
might
fly.
you might be reincarnated as a freaking piece of shit. And it's like, what? Why even make a religion like that? Like, I mean, is it to better yourself? Like, I don't want to be a piece of shit. I want to be a bottle of urine.
But you gotta look at religion too. Sometimes religion, depending on what it is too, is a matter of control.
Yeah, I agree.
It's a matter of control.
But I don't know. I love my connection to God, and that's where it's at. Peace. I don't have to worry about anybody telling me, hey, no, you can't do this, you can't do that. Get the fuck out of here. What about you, bro? Yeah, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that. How about me telling you that shit? How you like that shit? But, fuck that shit. That's what I say.
Yeah, surprised Steven came by last night.
Yeah.
I heard his restaurant. I thought they came back home Saturday. I was surprised he didn't get home till like 8:30. He said 8:30. Yeah. I'm thinking he was home that whole time and he was still out of
No,
town.
he was out there.
Out of town till
Yeah,
late.
he
I
told me,
didn't know.
hey, Unc, I'll be there at 8 o'clock. I'll be here. I'm
Like I
all
said,
right.
I didn't think I didn't think it was the whole weekend. I was surprised when he came back home. He said, "No, I just got home." I was like, "Oh."
Yeah, that shit's no joke. When he's, and it is building character in Raymond, and he's gonna be a good kid, man. When everything's all said and done, he's gonna be very productive, and he's gonna be at a good place. Good place.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
But you know, good kids turn rotten too.
Yeah. I don't think that's gonna happen.
I'm saying it happens.
It,
though.
it happens. I mean, it happened to me.
No, what I'm saying is, listen, if sometimes let's say he makes it up there, you know, sometimes fame don't hit people
But
right.
It's got to be control. It's got to be fame ain't every. I mean, once you get into the fame aspect of life, you're done. You're freaking cooked. Put a fork in you. And never have peace again until you die. Look at Michael Jackson, how famous he became, man. He was just freaking flaming.
Look how fucked up he was.
Yeah, well, after the 1984 Coke commercial and burned his fucking... They say his face was burned completely off. And you saw the next album he came out with, the Bad Album, he was all white and shit. I think that was doctored. The painting or the picture, it was just... They doctored his face to look the way he...
I'm sure they did.
Because his hair was burned, his face was burned. They said that his face melted off almost, and it was all fucked up. And but that fame, that burst of fame, destroyed him. It just made him think he was just, I'm higher than God, and
He was a little sicko too, though.
yeah, he was. But that only lasts for a while. That power lasts for a while. Just like when Satan was like on top of the mountain, he was like, Jesus, I'll give you all this shit. All this shit. If you just do some kind of obeisance to me, bow down and just say, hey, man, kiss your feet. Thank you for all this. And that's what they do. They actually bow down to Satan. I'm going to give you all this. Everything you want, you got it. And then they'll grab it, and it's only for a short time because we're all mortal. We all die. And it's taken away from you. They yank that. He yanks that power away from you, and then you become nothing.
Right.
You become Michael Jackson.
Well, let me get myself together. 20 minutes
All right.
too.
All right, thank you for the coffee.
You're welcome. If you want spaghetti, I put the sauce in the green container.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, you don't like spaghetti?
Yeah, I like spaghetti sometimes.
I'm okay with it.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
It'll be another year before I cook again, so.